got a yellow legal pad sitting on the windowsill, covered in your name from January till April still. Every line I started ended up to raw to mail. So I'd fold it up and hide it where the light grows thin and pale. There's a candle by the nightstand, and it flickers when the wind blows through. And I swear in every shadow I keep writing back to you. I wrote your name in cursive, then I printed it in block. I filled the margins front and back. I watched the old clock. I think I found the right words right around 2:30. But by morning they felt too small for everything I knew. So they stayed inside the notebook with the coffee ring on top, the kind of thing a grown man keeps when he just can't stop. There's a shoebox in the closet underneath the winter coats, full of folded yellow pages and half-finished notes. I never got the ending right, I never got it clean. There's too much truth inside those lines for paper in between. But I wrote your name more times than you will ever know, more times than I had courage, more times than I could show. I wrote your name more times than I sent the letter. I held the pen, I held my breath. I thought the next one would be better. I wrote it in the margin, and I wrote it on the line. I wrote your name like a prayer one more time. I never sealed the envelope, I never found the rope, but every word I wrote for you was honest, soft, and old. I wrote your name more times than I sent the letter, and I'd write it 1,000 more if I thought it'd bring us back together. Second drawer down on the left-hand side, that's where all my honesty went to hide. Rubber-banded stacks of paper, dated and unsigned, evidence of everything I left behind. Some are written in the winter when the feeling ran too deep. Some were written in the summer just to give my hand something to keep. There's one from April 3rd of 1989, when the dogwoods were in bloom and you were still all mine. I told you how the evening light came through the kitchen pane, and how it made me love you like I couldn't quite explain. I wrote it and reread it till the ink began to blur. Then I folded it and filed it, and I never said a word. Mama always said a letter sent is better than one kept, but I was always too afraid of where my feelings crept. So I kept them in that drawer like little secrets in the dark. Every word a little lantern, every sentence a small spark. There's a drawer full of words I never mailed, a lifetime full of warning that the postman never trailed. There's a drawer full of words I never mailed, full of soft confessions and the roads I never trailed. Every paper holds a moment I was too afraid to send. Every letter is a love song that just couldn't find its end. If you'd ever come back knocking on my weather-beaten door, I'd hand you every envelope and lay it on the floor. There's a drawer full of words I never mailed, but every single one of them is true without fail. Told you about the morning that I drove through Tennessee, how the fog sat on the mountains like a quilt across my knees. I told you about the diner where they knew me by my name, and how I always ordered black coffee just the same. I said I miss the sound of you humming after dark. I said I miss the way you laughed and lit up every room and park. I told you about the night I cried out in the pickup truck. Told you I'd been running and I'd finally run out of luck. I told you about the old hymn that my daddy used to sing, and how it came back sudden like in the middle of everything. I wrote about my failures and I wrote about my fears. I filled up every margin with my 30 honest years. told you things I never spoke to any living soul. Trusted you with pieces that I thought I'd never show. I gave you all my honesty across those written miles. I gave you all my questions and my hesitating smiles. I said everything on paper I could find the words to say, everything except the last thing, that I knew you'd go away. I said everything on paper except goodbye. Every ache, every season, every reason why. I wrote about the coming back, but not about the leaving. Wrote about the summer rain, but not about the grieving. I gave you all my language, and I gave you all my time. Every word I'd gathered slowly, every broken rhyme. I said everything on paper except goodbye. And I guess I kept that last part, 'cause I needed one more try. First night you were gone, I pulled out a yellow sheet, sat down at the kitchen table by the furnace heat. I didn't know what I was doing, didn't have a plan, just needed something to hold on to, so I found a pen in hand. I told you how the dog was sleeping stretched across your chair, and how the whole house felt a little too much like empty air. By the second week I had a whole notebook halfway done, writing after midnight underneath the bedside lamp alone. I told you about the neighbors and the frost across the field. I told you about the sermon and the way the hymns revealed all the things I'd kept inside me that I hadn't said out loud. How loving you had always made me both so lost and proud. I wrote you through the winter, wrote you into early spring. I wrote through the doubt and the wondering. Every night the same ritual, the pen, the lamp, the page. Every night I laid my feelings down across the stage. I wrote to you every night you were gone, trying to keep you close, trying to hold on. If these words feel like something you've been carrying too, and stay a while, press your hand to the page with me. Subscribe to this feeling, these letters, this truth, and let's this fire burning, just us two. I wrote to you every night you were gone, filling up the silence with a quiet kind of song. Every page a conversation that I wished you'd hear, every line a way of keeping you near. I wrote through October and into the gray. I wrote into the morning, I wrote the night away. I wrote to you every night you were gone, and I never once stopped writing till you came back home. I picked it up off the shelf last Sunday afternoon, an old book I'd forgotten since before the harvest moon. A folded piece of notepaper fell out across my knee, with your handwriting on the outside. You had written it to me. The ink was brown and faded, and the crease was soft as silk, and it smelled faintly of the kitchen, faintly of warm milk. You'd written me directions to your mother's house that fall, past the water tower left beside the old stone wall. But you'd added at the bottom, in your careful curving hand, I'm glad you're coming, don't get lost. You know I understand. I sat there in the armchair with the afternoon gone still, and I felt you in the paper like I always thought I will. There are letters in a hat box at the back of my top shelf. I don't read them very often, can't quite trust myself, but they hold you like a photograph holds light inside its grain. every word a piece of weather, sun and wind and rain. Your memory still lives between these folded pages, friend. A soft, persistent presence, it just won't come to an end. Your memory still lives between these folded pages, outlasting all the seasons and the turning of the ages. I unfold you like a morning, and I read you like a prayer. Your handwriting still moves me, like you're standing right there. Between the lines, you're like a photograph, holds a light inside its grain. Every word a piece of weather, sun and wind and rain. Your memory still lives between these folded pages, friend. A soft, persistent presence that just won't come to an end. Your memory still lives between these folded pages, outlasting all the seasons and the turning of the ages. I unfold you like a morning, and I read you like a prayer. Your handwriting still moves me, like you're standing right there. Between the lines you left me, there's a warmth that never cools, and I'll keep every warm bill through all my main stages. I picked it up off the shelf last Sunday afternoon, an old book I'd forgotten since before the harvest moon. A folded piece of notepaper fell out across my knee, with your handwriting on the outside. You had written it to me. The ink was brown and faded, and the crease was soft as silk, and it smelled faintly of the kitchen, faintly of warm milk. You'd written me directions to your mother's house that fall, past the water tower left beside the old stone wall. But you'd added at the bottom, in your careful curving hand,
I started it 3 times before I got the first line right. Sat at the dining room table in the middle of the night. I wanted to say plainly all the things I'd kept inside, all the quiet rearrangements of a man who learned to hide. The pen kept finding language that my voice could never find. Some letters come from somewhere way down deep behind the mind. I wrote about the evening that I should have said I'm sorry. Wrote about the way I shut down in the middle of the story. I wrote about the distance I had put between us slowly, and how I'd made myself an island, feeling righteous and lonely. I put it all on paper in the lamplight laden still, the most honest thing I ever wrote. I'm writing it still. I read it back by morning, when the coffee cup was warm, and I knew I couldn't send it. It would come across a storm, not because it wasn't gentle, Lord, it was the softest thing, but because a man that honest is a frightening offering. Some letters are too honest for the mailbox and the road. Some confessions are too fragile for another soul to hold. Some letters are too honest to send. Too much of you, too much of me, too much heart to lend. You pour yourself completely on that thin and yellow page, and the honesty becomes a kind of quiet golden cage. So you fold it very slowly, press the crease along the seam, tuck it somewhere safe and sacred, like a half-remembered dream. Some letters are too honest to send, but you keep them because honest is the only way to mend. Could have thrown them in the river, could have let the fire take, could have packed them in a box and dropped them for some stranger's sake. But I kept every letter, and I kept every note. I kept the grocery list you left, the little things you wrote. There's a birthday card from years ago still taped inside a book, and I still run my fingers over it whenever I look. I kept the words you wrote in blue ink, leaning to the right. I kept the little drawings in the margins of the night. I kept the note you tucked inside my suitcase when I traveled, the one that said come home soon before I start to unravel. I kept them like a man who knows that paper holds the past. I kept them 'cause your handwriting was something built to last. They say let go, move forward, put the old things on the shelf. But keeping isn't the same as drowning in yourself. It's just a way of honoring the life we shared together, a quiet kind of gratitude for every kind of weather. I kept the words even after I lost you, soft and warm. The most precious things I own are the things that aren't brand new and born. I kept the words even after I lost you, every tender, every ordinary, every true. I kept the handwriting, the spelling mistakes, and all the notes that caught me in the summer, notes that kept me through the fall. If words are all that's left of us, then I'm a wealthy man with a drawer and box and hat box, carrying all I can. I kept the words even after I lost you, and somewhere in those pages you're still here, still shining through. I took it out after 10 years, maybe more. Found it in a coffee tin beneath the bedroom floor. The paper had gone yellow and the pen had gone to brown, but every single word was still exactly written down. Your birthday 67, I had told you that I loved you in the careful script of someone who was learning what that meant too. The edges had gone soft and frail, like old moth wing, like something held so many times it couldn't hold a thing. But I pressed it to the lamplight and I read it word by word. Every line is full and present as the day it first occurred. Time does something to the paper, time does something to the hand, but time leaves certain feelings perfectly preserved as planned. I traced the letters with my fingertip, right there alone, thinking of the boy who wrote it in that place we used to call our home. How he held the pen so nervous, how he chose each word so slow, how he loved you with a wholeness that a young man couldn't show. The ink faded to a whisper, but the feeling stayed full and bright.
like the way a star keeps burning long after its light. If you've ever held a faded thing and felt it come alive, then you know what I mean when I say some things survive. Subscribe to this longing, these letters, this glow. Some feelings never fade, and I think you already know. The ink faded, but the feelings never did. Still as warm and still as present as when I was just a kid. Still as real as lamplight, still as true as grain. The ink went soft and golden, but the love stayed clear as rain. You can't store a feeling in a fading piece of brown. You can't keep what lives inside you from rising back around. The ink faded, but the feelings never did. And I'd write it all again in fresh ink if I could.
I've been writing this for years now, since the winter that you left. A little at a time, a line between the daily breath. I'd add a verse in autumn when the light came through the trees, just like it used to filter when you'd sit across from me. I'd add a word in springtime when the creek ran soft and clear, and I'd feel that old familiar ache that meant that you were near. I wrote about the way your hands moved when you told a story, how your eyes went somewhere gentle in the middle of the glory. Some small and ordinary moment at the kitchen table, how you made the everyday feel like a warm and living fable. I wrote about the last night and the way the porch light fell on your shoulders when you left me with no proper words to tell. I don't know if this will find you, don't know if you'll ever hold this worn and growing letter with its years of soft and gold. I don't know if the world will lead this paper to your hands. If you'll sit down by a window and begin to understand that every day between then and now I've added something true. Every day this letter grew a little more toward you. If you ever read this, you'll know I never stopped loving you. Every season, every silence, every ordinary view. If you ever find these pages and you read them start to end, you'll know that time and distance couldn't reach what wouldn't bend. You'll know I wrote your name by lamplight on the longest nights. You'll know I kept your memory like a candle, soft to light. If you ever read this, you'll know I never stopped loving you. No matter where life carried me, this much has always been true. And if any word in here ever found its way inside your heart, tell me which line reached you, which moment opened something quiet in you. These letters were always meant for someone who needed to hear them.